Welcome back to the channel. It's been a little while since I've uploaded a video. Unfortunately, I had one for like last Monday and it was blocked. So I was trying to do the Sonya thing. I guess Century Media is a little bit of a, not too into doing the reaction stuff, or they have, this and that for their copyright protections, I suppose. I wasn't even going to do a video today at all. I was going to wait until tomorrow. However, then I look and I notice that Darkthrone has released another new song. And of course, when it's Darkthrone time, it's Darkthrone time. So this song's called The Bird People of Nordland. I don't know who these people are, but I guess they're birds. I'm not too familiar with maybe some folklore or something, Nordic bird people, whatever they are. But we're going to check out the track. It also has some lyrics, so maybe we can kind of dive into the lyrics a little bit throughout the song. It is a 7-minute track, so we've got some work to do. But yeah, hopefully this one's, I liked the first track they put out, but I'm hoping this one's a little bit better. There was a little bit to be desired on that track. But like I said, the tone of it has been good so far. So yeah, let's check out the Bird People of Nordland, see what we got cooking, and we'll go from there. Some feedback to start. Bird People of Nordland. Okay, quite doomy again, which is cool. I like the footage they're using. It's kind of like The Thing.
On the outskirts of what the glaciers left us, symbiotic phase of molten tide. They created dynamic structures of living, meticulously sheltering and harvesting the Ida.
I don't know what Eider is. Kind of sounds like they're talking about rivers. They talk about like the geological landscape of Norway, all the glaciers and glacial basins, all that earth science stuff. That's a nice riff.
The man began to grow, bask in the fossilized stubble. While weather brought layers of death to the bird people of Nordland.
I do like the sounds of the toms here too. Very slappy drums. Actually, the bass sounds pretty good too. And the riffs sound very like Trouble, or sort of like 90s doom almost. Okay, this is cool. Very, like, dark riff. Are the bird people of Nordland just birds? Because I could see that.
Hovering, bursting, sparkling. We never felt this way before. To think the winds gave us centuries on the golden shore.
I'm starting to think it's about birds. It's a shit ton of birds. I may have to look and see if there's more info about what the song's about. Abundance.
With sounds and strains, we couldn't believe our eyes.
The riffs are good.
Hovering, bursting, sparkling. We never felt this way before. To think the winds gave us century on a golden shore.
It's like, yeah, this riff is really good. I don't know if I like the one that's just before this one as much. Okay, a little whammy bar solo. Oh, it's a weird fade out too, actually. Let's just take a look. Does it say anything? Video by Matthew Vickerstaff. It's the best new song I've heard them put out in a long time. Not exactly the same. I'm actually more interested in listening to the full album now, and it's the best compromise I could ask for. Interesting. Well, I mean, it is YouTube comments, so a lot of people seem to be liking it. So I'd be interested to hear what your take is. For me, the riffs and stuff are quite good. It's just I think there's a lot of room for some variation, and the song structure itself, I'm not quite sure I'm that into. And then the lyrics and stuff. I mean, you know, maybe the lyrics don't matter that much to you, but I think being able to see them gives me a different layer to consider, right? So I'm reading the lyrics as it's going, and I'm listening to the song and stuff, and the lyrics are fine, I suppose. It's just, it could just be that it's about birds. The first verse seems to deal with the glaciers melting, maybe, and sort of receding from the land and leaving this landscape behind. And then sort of from that, I suppose the birds emerge. And I guess that's kind of the idea. Anyway, I mean, up for interpretation, I suppose, but it just seems to be sort of about the way the land's changed over the last centuries, millennia, whatever. Which is an interesting topic for sure. There wasn't actually a whole lot of singing parts throughout the song, which is fine. But there's just some interesting direction, I suppose, as far as the riffs go. I think towards the end, you know, I think they have a lot of like good starts to ideas, and then I think that sort of feels maybe a little lazier, the way that they structure these riffs. So they, you know, they have these little variations towards the end, and then it sort of stops in a power chord, open power chord, I'm assuming, and then just sort of some chugging notes. And to me, it didn't do a whole lot for me. I like, you know, it's weird because I'll like half a riff and then not the other half. There were some good riffs throughout. I really liked that chorusy riff. I like that when they go higher up in the strings, that bam, 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 that kind of stuff I think is really good, and it's very sort of 80s influenced and even like speed metal kind of. Yeah, it's interesting sort of to try to combine that with the doom. And, you know, the darkness of sort of some of these earlier riffs I think is really cool too. I don't know what happened with that fade out. Maybe they kind of quickened it for the video, but it sounded it was there and then it sort of shrunk almost instantly. It wasn't a very smooth fade out. Definitely some interesting vibes, but I think just watching with the video, maybe the lyrics are quite distracting to me, but we'll have to see again how it works in context with the whole record. But I don't know, I'm kind of iffy on this one so far. I'm not too sure what to think after these two songs. The production, I think, is really good. You know, I think I like it a little bit more than Old Star, but I think the last two before it were a little more interesting for me anyway. I'm not too sure. It's so weird because like some of these riffs are like really good, and then there's just something about it that's not clicking. And I think it might just be the song structure or something. I'm not too sure. I'll have to give it a couple more listens and see how I feel about it. So for this one, I'm quite interested to hear what you guys think of it. I'd be interested to hear some more perspectives on it. Yeah, I suppose it does sort of have a bit of a Celtic Frost vibe to it too. So, you know, I think that context kind of helps it a bit. Like I said, the tone and everything else is really great. The drums sound good. I just don't know what to think about it so far. But that'll do it for this one. Thanks for checking it out. Sorry it's been a little while since my last video. Just been busy with life and promoting my own record and stuff, so and then dealing with the back injury and everything else, so it's just been a lot. But yeah, that'll do it. That was Vibes of Steel. That was Darkthrone, the people of Nordland, and I'll check you in the next one. Deuce.